Welcome to this afternoon's edition of the At Show. Today we're looking at the provision of screen readers for people who are blind or partially sighted. There are many commercial products out there like the Jaws or Dolphin Supernova. But the one we're looking at today is called Narrator, and it's built into Windows 10. Now, there are other versions of screen readers. We think particularly of the screen reader that is free called NVDA, which blind users particularly are using. And Narrator has upped its game. So if you'd looked at it a few years ago, you might not rate it as much as perhaps you do today. It's very helpful to have a look at what's currently available within the package of Windows 10. So let's go to actually looking at Narrator and setting it up on the screen for you. So I'll just share the audio so you still hear me. And we're going to the desktop and we're going down to Start and Settings, where we can find, we'll just go back a stage, Ease of Access, which then opens up a whole list of access tools that you can use to make your computer more accessible. So let's go to Narrator, and Narrator is built in, as we've said, and it comes with an online guide. And so if I turn it on, you will begin to hear it speak.
Narrator dialog. We've updated the Narrator keyboard layout so it more closely matches the experience you may have. Exiting Narrator.
So that's just a little bit about the voice. You can change the voice speed and the volume. It's right at the top there. So you can change the voice. If you particularly like a female voice, you could take that up. And of course, there's United Kingdom voices as well as United States. So I'm going to choose Susan at the moment. So that can help you go there. So I can also change what I hear. I don't want to hear all the codes and the background stuff. So that would give me some control details, but the text is the thing that really helps. So I'm just going to get it to read text only and enable it to read. Here, Narrator, use punctuation to determine pauses when reading. Here, have Narrator's voice emphasis, formatted text. Here, phonetics, as you read by character. Here, advanced detail, like help buttons. Well, I'm going to switch those off because sometimes they just get in the way. So we just got a fairly basic way of actually hearing things. And so I'm just going to keep it there. We're also going to be able to see Narrator move around the screen and use it in lots of ways to sort of bring that about. So when you switch it on, it opens up the guide. So I'll just let you hear where that is and see it happen.
Mouse mode on.
Okay. Heading level
Comes the
1.
guide.
Welcome to Narrator. This is Narrator Home, where you can get help, access your settings, and learn about new features. Narrator is a screen reader that describes aloud what's on your screen, so you can use that information to navigate your device. To start or stop Narrator, press the Windows logo key and Control and Enter. Explore the exiting Narrator.
So I've just done that. Just press those keys and come completely out of it. If I press Control, Windows key, and Enter key, it switches it back on again.
Narrate, set narrate, head, close, exiting Narrator.
So if I've actually exited it, it's now not going to speak, but I would like it to speak some news. So I've got up here a screen with some BBC News on it, and I'm going to read this out. I'll have the news items read out on here with a combination of the tab key and the up and down arrow keys, because that's normally how a screen reader will navigate a page. So here we go, switching on with Control, Windows key and enter.
Mouse mode on.
Starting narrate, BBC.
Link, homepage.
So you will see me
Link,
tab.
skip to content.
It should be content. And
Home, BBC News tab item. Top stories.
Link,
so I'm
trial
going to
shows
go.
Oxford COVID vaccine highly effective.
So I'm just going to go into here to actually pick up that information. I want to hear what's happening with the vaccine. And as I tab
BBC
around,
homepage. BBC.
Link, access.
Link, Miles Pilling. Link.
so that's
Link,
traveling through the
link,
tab key
link, link,
across the top
link,
of the
link,
page.
link, more, link, BBC News.
Link, home.
Press the enter key, and then I'm back to that information again. So
Space.
skip to content, come back round again.
News. Home. BBC.
Link, homepage.
Home. Top story. Link. Trial shows Oxford COVID vaccine highly effective.
Press enter to get into that. And that should read the heading to me.
BBC homepage. Skip to content. Empty document. BBC. My BBC. BBC. My web. BBC News. Yahoo search results.
Link, home.
Here we go again. It should take us to that content.
Top stories.
Link, trial shows Oxford COVID vaccine.
BBC homepage. Skip to content. Banner. No item in view. Space. Blank. Art. COVID-19. Oxford University vaccine is highly effective. BBC. Link.
I'm having to cycle around till I get to that skip to content.
Link. AstraZeneca executive. The vaccine is clearly effective.
Play AstraZeneca.
COVID-19. Oxford University vaccine is highly effective. BBC News. AstraZeneca executive. The vaccine, COVID-19. Oxford University vaccine is highly effective. BBC News. The coronavirus vaccine developed by the University of Oxford is highly effective at stopping people developing COVID-19 symptoms, a large trial shows. Interim data suggests 70% protection, but the researchers say the figure may be as high as 90%. Laboratory scientist / technician handling blood samples from coronavirus vaccine trials inside Oxford University. Exiting narrator.
So what you were seeing there is it was reading out what was behind the photograph. So for a blind person to actually see that, you can get any picture. It's called alt text and should be under every image that we produce on the web. Navigating is quite an art, as you could see. So the up and down arrow keys will take you up and down text. So as long as you don't click anything else, that will enable that to be read. And then this is where we were. So I'm going to highlight that and press Control Windows and Enter. And
Mouse mode on.
Laboratory scientist / technician handling blood samples from coronavirus vaccine trials inside Oxford. AstraZeneca. BBC Home. BBC. Unavailable. COVID-19. Oxford U. Art. Blank. Laboratory science. Article. COVID. Article. Jim's. Heading. Article. Blank. Exiting narrator.
what I've had to do is stop it because it was jumping all over the place. So if I press Control and Windows and the Enter key.
Scan. BBC homepage. Skip to content. COVID-19. Oxford University vaccine is highly effective. BBC News. Accessibility help. Miles Pilling. No. Weather.
So it's easier to highlight the text and then hear it speak.
Level 1 COVID-19, Oxford University vaccine. By James Gallagher. Health and Science Correspondent. Published 3 hours ago. Related topics. Coronavirus pandemic. Laboratory scientist / technician handling blood samples. Image copyright Oxford University / John Kerr. Image caption: the Oxford / AstraZeneca vaccine is currently in the final stages of testing. The coronavirus vaccine developed by the University of Oxford is highly effective at stopping people developing COVID-19 symptoms. Exiting narrator.
Seems like Narrator has caught the virus because it's going slower and slower. So what you find there is a combination of using the down arrow keys to traverse the text as the text is being read. It comes across word at a time, highlighting it. And once you gain the navigation tools and work out how that goes, it proves a highly effective screen reading tool. So I will now turn that off. And you can then see that that it's a variable feast in terms of moving around as a screen reader, but at least I'm not getting red code, which is incredibly frustrating for a blind user when the links are read out, which sometimes can be hugely long. But you can navigate around a screen using the tab, up and down arrow keys, right keys, left keys, and enabling you to find your way round. And the most important one is switching it off, which is the Control Windows key and Enter key. That's really just a short text about how this could work. And I'm now publishing this onto the YouTube channel, The Ad Show. Do check us out. Check us out at this address, http://aas123.com, aas123.com. My name is Miles Pilling. I'm an assistive technologist, and thank you for watching. Tune in next week.